Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video, and as we can see here, we are just taking a quick look at Verasity. Looking like over the past week or so we are starting to get that retracement that I did talk about, back down to some of these key levels at least for a back test, off the back of this big bearish divergence that I talked about as well. You can see it here, quite clearly here, we've got this higher highs on the price action but lower highs on the RSI, and after such a parabolic move to the upside here with the overextension into the bearish divergence, I was expecting a little bit of a retracement at the very least. And you can see here we've come back down to the 038, which has entered my first small long position at around 0.008 of a cent there, almost a cent, but obviously getting a little bit of a rejection in and around that big psychological 1 cent level. We have seen some profit taking in this area after basically a 5x in a few months, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? Down from this low here around a fifth of a cent all the way to 1 cent in a few months is a pretty crazy gain for Verasity, sorry. So pretty obvious that we're going to get a bit of profit taking and a correction in the markets. As I said, I do have long positions ready on these retracements because I do want to build myself into a long position for Verasity here. You can see I've got one long position, small long position filled on the 038 there, which currently has no stop loss. It is just chilling at the moment. And also we have a position down here, another long position at this previous area of resistance, hopefully flipped into support here. This is a big orange line, which was a key level of structure in the past, obviously, for Verasity here. I do think this is probably going to be a fairly key level, to be honest. And you can see here now we are just heading back down towards those levels. If we take a quick look at the hourly time frame here, we can see pretty clearly what has been going on here for Verasity. We had that next coiling motion here with the breakout back test, and then obviously we lost, as you can see here, that trend line of the breakout back test, and then coming back inside it now, probably looking like we are going to get a bit of a prolonged correction, let's say, for Verasity here. You can see here we obviously broke down, we came back, we back tested that previous level of support as resistance, and now looking like we're probably getting a little bit of a rejection back down, at the very least, as I said, to this previous key level of support and resistance at the orange trend line there. And I do think we'll probably see, maybe if we do see a bit of a rollover in the wider market. Let me just see what Bitcoin's doing right now, because essentially it is leading the market, isn't it? You can see here Bitcoin obviously getting rejected currently at the top of its range as well, back testing this previous level here. But if we did see ourselves coming back inside the range like this again, maybe for a breakdown back test of somewhere like this, make a lower low, a higher low, we've got a higher high, higher low, higher high, you know, maybe for a bull market structure like that, that would be obviously very nice to see. But in regards to what Verasity is doing, it's obviously mimicking Bitcoin very similarly here, and I do think a retracement at least to here is likely, maybe even back down to the 023, where I would have another much larger long position waiting like this, because I do want to. I've been scaling into a position here for Verasity on every little dip, basically buying the dips in increasing increments in a kind of martingale style, basically waiting for that bounce, because I do think we'll probably get, you know, this is our higher high, maybe get a higher low down here at the 023. I've got quite a significant amount of capital ready for this, and then followed by that bounce to the upside. I do think that's probably fairly likely soon for Verasity, considering what we're seeing. So that is really it for today, guys. I am just waiting on this retracement right now for Verasity. I do think it's pretty damn likely, considering what we're seeing on the charts for Verasity and for Bitcoin as well. So thank you very much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do want to support the channel, please do consider becoming a YouTube member by clicking the join button down below. You'll get access to the private Discord where you can hang out with me personally. Going to be starting to grow the community back up again now that we're back into some bullish market territory. Things have been pretty dire in the bear market, and a lot of people have left, obviously, but I would really appreciate if you could do that to support the channel. It just helps to allow me to do these, continue doing these videos for you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.